guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ankita if you're watching me for the first time. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and do subscribe if you haven't already. So today's video is going to be on my top 5 drugstore foundation under 1000 rupees. I absolutely love these drugstore foundations. I think you should totally check them out. So in no particular order, I am going to start with the latest collection in my top 5 list, and that is the NYKAA Skin Genius foundation. Now I have already reviewed it and I'm absolutely in love with it. Reason being, it is so lightweight, it is hydrating, and it is not really matte. I generally have a combination to oily skin, but recently my skin is acting a little bit dry. But even if my skin is not very dry and it is like the normal combination skin, this still suits me, but then I have to powder it. So but this is not flat on matte, but this is something between flat and satin kind of a foundation, which is not very dewy. You will not be able to see any shine or anything of that sort, but I think it is a very good everyday foundation because it's extremely light. You don't even need a brush to apply it. You can actually use fingers and this blends beautifully. Also, the price of this is around 575. I will link everything down on the screen. So this is 30 ml of product and you have a good shade range, and these are more yellow toned foundation because I think they are catering to Indians only, which obvious reason, it's an Indian brand, and they have a mostly yellow toned foundation. So I'm sure that you want to love this foundation. So this foundation lasts on me say for 5 to 6 hours without powdering. If I powder it, I might be able to stretch it to say 7 to 8 hours, not beyond that. It does fade out, but it doesn't fade out in a way that it clings to my dry patches or anything of that sort. It fades out very beautifully. I mean, it fades out from my cheeks or my chin. The forehead remains intact. I don't really have a problem, the nose and all, because maybe I set it with the powder as well sometimes, but I don't really get a problem that it is getting worn off with a very weird places. So it fades out beautifully as well. So I highly recommend this foundation if you have not tried it yet. The next most recent foundation, I mean, this is not a very recent foundation, but comparatively, this is the L'Oreal Matte Magique foundation. Now I don't know what shade I am in because I think it's written on the cardboard box, but if I'm not wrong, I was in the shade 3 or 4 maybe, but this is too yellow toned. I am actually using this on my face right now, but I have set it with the powder because it's too yellow for me. I think I have lightened a bit. So if you're NC42, this shade will be perfect for you, and I'm sure this is the shade 03. What I like about this foundation is it is matte, but it is not flat on matte again, but it has no shine, no satin feeling whatsoever. It mixes, it blends into your skin beautifully, it sits on your skin beautifully, doesn't cling on to your dry patches or any dryness. You can actually use a moisturizer beneath it, and even if you're not, I'm not wearing any moisturizer today, so even if you're not, it kind of blends very beautifully. You know what I mean? It's a foundation which is like a quick fix, like especially people who go to office or school do not really have time for makeup. So these kind of foundation, this and also the NYKAA one, really lightweight. This is not as light as the Skin Genius NYKAA foundation. It is on a heavier side, but it is mostly like the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, but a little thicker than that. Now why I like this foundation, because of the shade range, is again has shades which are very yellow toned, which our Indian girls cater to. It also has SPF of 11 and it says 12 hour. Now I do not know, I do not think it's 12 hours straight because I do not wear makeup that much, but for 7 to 8 hours it stays on my face like it is. Even if I don't set it with the powder, it kind of sits on my skin and my face like that for good 7-8 hours. This is again under 600 rupees, and I think it's a very, very beautiful foundation. Now this foundation is medium to full coverage. It is medium coverage, but you can build it up. It does not look cakey at all, which I love. So yeah, so if you're looking at something, if you're looking out for a matte foundation with a medium to high coverage, you can surely try this out. The next foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm sure everybody knows about this. Everybody loves this foundation. So this is normal to oily skin and I'm in the shade 310. However, as I said, I have lightened a bit and these shades are a little too yellow for me or a little too dark for me. Just half a shade or one shade lighter, but I still wear them. It doesn't really look weird on me. So if you're NC42, this is again a shade for you. It is the Maybelline Fit Me 310. Now what I like about this foundation is how easy it is to blend. I mean, it is so easy to blend and your skin doesn't feel that you are wearing a foundation on. It is so lightweight as well and it blends so easily and it gives you medium to full coverage, and it priced only for 525 rupees. But whenever I buy this, whenever I kind of keep it in stock, I always get it for 325 to 350 rupees on NYKAA sale. So I think you should definitely stock this out during the NYKAA sale and all. So this is the matte and poreless one, and what I hate about this is definitely doesn't have a pump. But what I like about this is their blendability. It blends so well. It also is long lasting. It kind of stays on my skin for 5 to 6 hours straight. After that it kind of fades away if I do not powder it or if I don't powder it during the foundation. So it kind of fades away by then. But I think it's a very, very beautiful foundation. It does not look cakey even if you layer it up, and it stays for a long time, and it's easy, and it's very good price point. So this is a favorite of many of us, and I think you should surely give it a try if you haven't already. The next foundation I'm going to talk about is the PAC foundation, PAC HD liquid foundation. I'm in the shades 2.7. This is an exact dupe of MAC Studio Fix. Even the bottle, and the best part is, has a pump. What I like about this is it's for 765 rupees, and if you want a foundation, if you wanted a MAC foundation, if you're running out of that, you can definitely try this out. The texture is the same, the feeling is the same. It is a matte foundation. It photographs really well because it's a HD foundation. It blends very well with a brush or a beauty blender. Stays on for 7 to 8 hours straight without powdering. You have a variety of shade range in the PAC store or online, so it's like you have a lot of option, and I'm sure you're going to find a shade for you. The thing I like, as I said, it photographs really well, it blends really well, the price point is good for a foundation like this. It stays on for long, and it's easily available. The last foundation I'm going to talk about is, I know it's not for 1000 rupees, but whenever I buy this, I get it for 835 to 850 rupees from Flipkart on sale, and it's mostly always on sale. So this is the LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation. I am in love with this foundation, and this is in the shade GLM 647 Warm Beige. Now what I like about this is it has a pump, it is a plastic bottle, you can carry it travel friendly. The price point is, as I said, I always get it under 1000 rupees, so that is the reason I added this. It gives a very luminous, dewy kind of a feeling. Foundation is very dewy, the skin looks very luminous, and not in a bad or greasy way, but it looks very dewy. It is a very medium coverage, but you can build it up, but it feels little heavy on the skin if you try to build it up. The staying power is not that good. It stays on my skin for 4 to 5 hours if I don't powder it. If I powder it, I can actually pull it to, say, stretch it to 7 hours or 7 hours, not more than that, actually 6 to 7 hours. But I absolutely like how this feels on my skin, how it looks on my skin. My skin looks so fresh, dewy, and healthy, and yeah, it is easily blendable. You get many shades. This one is yellow toned as well, the warm beige one. You can easily get it online, and yeah, it is actually a very good foundation if you're looking for, and it's actually a very good option. It's a very good combo with your LA Pro concealer. It looks really good, the entire face with the concealer and the foundation, and I absolutely love this foundation. So that was all about my 5 top favorite foundations available under 1000 rupees. I hope you find them useful. I hope you find this video useful, and these are kind of the latest 2017 foundations, so not too old. And if you haven't tried any of these already, I think you should. And because it's under 1000 rupees, and if you don't like it, it won't still pinch you. And these are of great quality, great coverage, looks very great on skin. None of this foundation have flashback or anything of sort, because I take pictures all the time, so I will not suggest that to you. So yeah, so that was all about this video. I hope you find this video useful. If you did, don't forget to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time very soon. Bye.